It is undeniable that Yuri on Ice is one of the most influential and path-breaking sports anime of a. The banner has a love story, it has a sportsman's journey, and it has the stamp of MAPPA Studio Atu. The only thing that this series could not give to its fans was a sequel. After a final farewell in December 2017, the banner never looked back. This left the fans hanging with many questions. So, why was Yuri on Ice Season 2 never renewed? Is the series cancelled? What happened in MAPPA? Here. Almost after 6 years of its conclusion, Yuri on Ice remains to be the most influential sports anime. It was a MAPPA original venture that came out in 2016. The team of writer-director Sayo Yamamoto, alongside Jun Shishido and Mitsuro Kubo, brought this project. In just 12 episodes, the series managed to make a name for itself. Inspired by the popularity of the story, the Avex Group also released a side story manga in the same. Studio MAPPA also produced a prequel movie, which is yet to be released. Here it is! The animated short celebrating 5 years of Yuri on Ice is finally done. It's set to premiere on my YouTube channel at 8:30 p.m. AC Huge. Thanks to our Brown Table Ent for helping. All numbers of the series have retained a high score. The first season was rated a high of 8 stars by the users of my anime list. Along with this, IMDb also displays a score of 8.3 stars. Thus, it is safe to say that the demand is quite high. Even after 6 years, the last announcement that came from the side of the makers was in November 2020, when the teaser tray. As for the anime, there has not been any announcement about a season renewal since 2016. While the reason for this silence is not clear, it is believed that the hindered release of the movie. In June 2017, director Sayo Yamamoto gave an exclusive interview to the Otaquest page. In the interview, when the creator was asked about the future of the franchise, she gave away quiet, dodging the question of the renewal. The showmaker only commented that story of Yuri on Ice was not. As mentioned earlier, the Yuri on Ice movie is the biggest hurdle that is hindering the production. On top of this, MAPPA has a history of dodging renewals after the first season. Since 2012, the studio has brought back only a numbered series for a second season. Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan are the only parts that have seen a recent renewal in this time. Much like the infamous Netflix jail, the MAPPA trap is also turning into a series issue over the yaoi. Thus, if it is in fact true that MAPPA Studio is not coming up with a new season, then the makers are left with no choice but to switch the animation company and bring back Yuri on Ice. At the moment, fans can only hope to wait for a year or two more. Yuri on Ice, an independent work of director Sayo Yamamoto. Thus, the hurdles of a source material do. Also, as mentioned earlier, the creator of the series has all the plans of continuing the storyline. On top of this, Sayo also managed to release a new side story manga by the name of Yuri on Ice Side. This manga came out back in May 2017. Thus, if the series is resumed once again on high demand, it is likely that this text can also seek. The first season of Yuri on Ice launched with Yuri facing the most embarrassing defeat of his life. Being a renowned player of the sport of ice skating, Yuri could not process his defeat, and so he took an abrupt break from the sport. But things escalate quickly when Yuri meets with Russian ice skating idol Viktor Nikiforov. The man becomes his trainer and asks him to resume participating in the competitions once again. Also read 13. Best Sports Anime You Must Watch Now. The Anime Daily. As the circle completes, Yuri finds himself competing in the Grand Prix final in BA. In the final episode of the first season, it turns out that Yuri P won the final, and Yuki K ended up getting the silver medal. Towards the end of the series, K also realized that he wanted to stay with Victor. Thus, He also moved to St. Petersburg and continues his relationship with Victor and Yuri. 오늘 애너클락 잘 보셨나요? 오랜만에 타니까 재밌네요. N-Pen, Sung-hoon, enginepic choi, twitter.com, HSPIQPNDH. While there, Yuri and Victor are no longer a trainer and student. Now that they share a much deeper relationship, it is likely that they will follow to find a new lane. Moreover, it is also likely that they will be dealing with the personal conflicts in the face of Growey. Fans are already hyped to see how Victor and Yuri will manage the lines of their personal and profess. Also, the season is expected to take up a new journey in for the two partners. As of the last update, there is no official release date out from the side of the makers. Moreover, fans can expect this status quo for 2 years until 2024. At the least, this is because the chances of MAPPA bringing back the project are quite low. On top of this, a studio shift takes a year and a half at the least. Adding the animation time to this, fans can hope to see quite a delayed release in case of Yuri on Ice. Thus, the series is not coming back anytime soon. If only there is enough demand from the fans, then this wait period can be cut short. We will be sure to update this section with more news as it comes. Thus, keep an eye on this space to get more updates on the same related all anime releasing in 2022 that you need to add to your bucket list.